In just 1 year, your life can completely change for the better. In 2021, I launched a business, started maximizing my God given talents, and went from broke to financially free. And so, in this video, I do want to offer to you all a couple of practical tips and strategies to help you achieve financial freedom. Hey, if you're new here, and hey, if you are just coming back, my name is Shanice, and my purpose is to help online moneymakers, one, maximize their presence, and two, increase their sales. And in this video, my goal is actually to share with you all a couple of practical tips and strategies that I've picked up on over my business journey. So these are things that I truly believe can help you to achieve financial freedom. And I really hope that you find something valuable in this video today. So, on this quest of financial freedom, the first thing I want to share with you that can take you from broke to financially free in just 1 year is actually spending some time to work on your mindset. You have to believe that you can do it in order for you to achieve it. So, growing up, we used to hear the saying, believing is achieving, right? And it sounded just like some random thing our teachers would say, but it is actually true. A lot of people are defeated not because they don't try, but simply because they don't believe that they can achieve the things that they set their heart on. And so I want to let you know that you can achieve literally anything you put your mind to as long as you work toward it. So, what I'm going to do to help you with this is I'm going to share with you an affirmation that has been helping me as I look to increase my income each month. And that affirmation is a biblical affirmation. So I love saying affirmations. And I've actually just started moving towards using biblical affirmations because I'm a Christian. And so I truly believe that if I'm using affirmations from the word itself, then they can be so much more powerful in my own life. And so I'm going to share an affirmation with you. But of course, affirmations are things that you can just kind of create on your own, depending on what you need. So Psalms 20, verse 4, King James Version reads, grant thee according to thine own heart and fulfill all thy counsel. And so some translations of this basically says that, the Lord is going to grant you your heart's desires. And so a quick affirmation here could be, I am capable of doing all that I set out to do, and the God that I serve will grant me my heart's desires. If you agree with this affirmation, go ahead and head to the chat and comment, He will grant me my heart's desire, because He sure will. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the second thing that you need to do as you look to go from broke to financially free. So, the second thing I want to talk to you all about is actually crafting your own definition of financial freedom. I know sometimes we're in online communities and it can seem like financial freedom isn't attainable unless you are making six figures or even $1 million. And I want to dispel that. I don't want it to be that we are using other people's definition of financial freedom. Financial freedom is going to be very specific to you. So for one person, financial freedom could mean paying off all their debts. For someone else, financial freedom could mean having money in savings. For somebody else, financial freedom could simply mean being able to pay all of their bills, not even caring about saving or hoarding money for the future. So financial freedom is going to be very specific to you. Saying this to say, we have to really begin to craft our own definitions for things that we want to achieve in our life. So think about, what does financial freedom mean to you, and how can you work towards achieving that? Not achieving somebody else's dream of financial freedom, but your dream of financial freedom. And so for me, financial freedom simply means that I am not dependent on a 9 to 5. When I say 9 to 5, I mean a traditional job, like working for someone else. So as long as I don't have to depend on somebody else to provide a job for me so I can earn income, I consider myself to be financially free. And this doesn't mean that I wouldn't want to have a job, because even when I had my teaching job, I felt like I was financially free just because I had a small business on the side. I had a side hustle. I knew that at any point in time, I can leave that teaching job and work on my business. At any point in time, I can leave my business, go back to a job, and still use my creative talents to bring in extra income on the side. So that is what financial freedom means to me. And I hope that you take some time to craft your own definition of financial freedom. The next thing I want to offer here as a strategy is to monetize your passion. So, this is exactly how I went from broke to financially free. I monetized my passion. I absolutely love stationery, and so I started a stationery and self publishing business. And that has allowed me the opportunity to live a life that allows me to feel financially free. And so the idea of monetizing your passion is something that I talk about in my ebook, From Passion to Profit. So in this ebook, I really talk about finding out your interests, right? So some people, we are multi-passionate, right? So we may have a number of different interests. And so in the ebook, I do offer you strategies to pinpoint one area of interest and then finding a way to monetize that area of interest. So a journaling prompt that I have in the ebook is for you to think about what can you do well, right? So what are you good at? But then also think about what are you willing to do to earn money, because sometimes we have things that we're good at, but we're just not willing to use those things to earn money online. And so this ebook is really, really practical. I share a lot of practical tips and strategies in there. And my goal with that is really just to help you to have a set system to monetizing your passion, right? When we look to start making income from something we love, a lot of times we get weighed down because we're just not sure how to do it. And so here I'm saying monetize your passion, but find a way to do it that makes you feel good. And so if you want to learn more on this, if you want to learn about how to find your interests, find your strengths, and use that to earn income online, then I encourage you to go ahead and grab a copy of my ebook, From Passion to Profit. I'm going to go ahead and link it on this video, and it's also going to be in the description. And so that brings us into the next point, which is to invest in you. If we continue along the same lines of monetizing your passion, there are going to be some things that you simply don't know, right? So if you're looking to start a business, you may not know how to build a website. You may not know how to create your own logo. You may not know how to effectively market your products, right? So there are some things that you're just not going to know how to do. And so in order to go from broke to financially free, you have to invest in yourself. When I say invest in yourself, I'm not saying you have to spend a bunch of money. Instead, what I'm saying is find a way that is going to work for you. So investing in yourself could be as simple as taking time, right? So investing your time into learning a new skill, investing your time into learning new strategies. It could be financial. So it could be investing money in inventory if you're looking to start a business, investing money in an ebook or a course or something that is going to teach you or help you to get to the next level. And so another saying here that we all grew up hearing was scared money don't make money. Okay. So you have to be willing to invest in yourself if you're going to take your life to the next level. And to kind of make this a little bit more practical, because sometimes when we say invest in yourself, people may get this idea like, oh, they're just trying to get me to buy something. But think about your job. How much is your job investing in you for you to be good at the job for them, right? So your job is providing training for you. Some jobs even send their employees to conferences. They're investing this money because they know that once you learn the skill, once you learn something new, once you learn their method of doing things, you are ultimately going to increase their bottom line. And so think about investing in yourself in that way. It is just something that you have to do if you are trying to make money. The next thing I want to talk about is developing a system to monetizing your passion. So, not just monetizing your passion like I'm good at crocheting, I'm just going to sell crochet hats. No, but finding a system. What if you don't like making a bunch of crochet hats for people? Then selling crochet hats is not going to be the way that's going to take you to financial freedom, because you're not going to be happy each time you need to crochet a hat. But perhaps you can develop a system where you're teaching people how to create crochet hats, or you're selling accessories for people to create their crochet hats. So you need to find a system that is going to work for you. And when you think about creating a business or creating some type of opportunity, you also need to think about marketing at the forefront. A lot of times we think about marketing at the back end, but you need to think about marketing at the front end. And so you can develop your very own system, or you can copy my system. So if you've already decided to grab yourself a copy of my ebook, From Passion to Profits, then you can copy my system, because what I do in that ebook is I share with you my exact system from running a successful stationery business. And so you can copy that system to start your own business, or you can create your own system. But just know that you need to have a system and a plan. And although we can't control the outcome of the plan, that doesn't mean that you stop working towards a plan. And the very last thing I want to talk about today, as we look to move from being broke to financially free, is the importance of learning from you. So, as you do things in your business, you're going to get numbers, you're going to get analytics, you're going to get both quantitative and qualitative data. And so, it's really important for you to use that data to continuously improve. So if you launch a product and you get a bad review, it doesn't mean you should shut down your business. It simply means you can look at the bad review and identify areas for improvement. So say you started your crochet hat business and you launched your first hat, and it arrived to the customer is saying, it's too small, it can't fit on my head. Now is where you can say, okay, perhaps I can put a sizing guide. Perhaps I can let the customers send me their exact measurements and I make it to that measurement, right? So find areas to improve. Don't look at every information as bad or negative, but take it as something that you can use to grow and to move yourself forward. And that is pretty much it for this video and the tips that I wanted to share with you from my own journey. I really, really, really wish you all the best on your journey. And I know that you are capable of achieving financial freedom. And I know that God is going to grant you your heart's desires once you start putting forward the steps to achieving them. And so, all the best on your journey. If you have any comments for me, go ahead and drop that. Go ahead and drop your own affirmations in the chat. Go ahead and let me know that you believe that you can achieve what you set out to achieve. And also, don't forget to grab a copy of my ebook, From Passion to Profits. I truly believe that it is something that is going to put a method to the madness so that you can start earning income online. Now, until next time, my name is Shanice. Keep designing your dream life and business, and I will see you in my very next video. Bye!